Start recording. Okay, hi. I'm actually doing this a week earlier because I'll be away. It's my birthday next week and we're just going up. A friend has a caravan, so we're going along with them and we're going to stay in a cabin, so it's a bit of fun. We're actually trying to sell our house, and so we don't want to go too far. And sorry, my hair's in my face. So this card is a floating bridge card. Now, unfortunately, my printer wasn't even working. So this is it. Isn't that sweet? Look at the little lambs. And so you can, it's a floating bridge and it's got on the back. So I used the Oh Holy Night suite, and that's the massive suite in here, which I, as you already know, I've done one or two more. Where are we here? So it's this suite, and you get the dies, and you get 2 sets of dies with the suite and all the paper. You get some little stars. I haven't even used those left. Next time. I think I've made that one up, but most of them I've made my own up. So with this, I'm going to just pull out. I'm going to put that just on the side there because my camera seems to have gone up and I haven't worked out what I've done wrong yet again. I keep trying, but I'm not the best. So the Night Divine dies, which comes, so this, in the suite, as I showed you, there's 2 lots. So in the Night Divine is all of this. And so what we're going to do with that is the Arch and the Cow are in copper clay. That's the Cow. The Camel I've done 2 of, and that's in Cajun Craze. The Sheep I've done 2 of, and they're in white. And the 4 stars are in the Dazzle paper, and I've used all 4 of them, so they're different, but you don't have to keep cutting them out. And somewhere, is there one missing? It might be floating around in the back of the packet. There it is on the floor. Got to make sure you don't lose them, I can tell you now. I don't want to lose them. It's such a nice thing. And in this one, this is the other one that comes with it, but I didn't use it on this card. Sorry, I've pulled it out. But just so that you know, and then there's 2 stamp sets that come with it too. And I've only used the tiny little 3 hearts on it because they don't really have a camel or anything. So on one of my cards I put the camel. So let's go for this. So the base is 4. Whoops, get me some camels. I've cut it all out because I think, you know, it makes it shorter, it makes it faster to watch. You don't have to keep whizzing through. So those are the 4 stars. There is another one there. The camels and the sheep. So I'll just pop them on the side. Should be another sheep there somewhere. You must be hiding. There's a little horsey and a cow. There's another star. Right, now I've used a piece of acetate, so you can't really see it, can you? You can there a little bit. And the acetate is a window sheet, sorry, and it's 1 inch by 5.5, and that is what I've used to build the bridge, rather than having, I didn't want, so you can't see, you can see through it. I didn't want a big piece of DSP behind that or cardstock. I did cut them out, but I didn't like it. So I did cut that, and I just thought that's so dark and muddy. And if you have a look down here, the DSP's got some of the dark colour. So that's the sheet, the full sheet, and you cut it down. So let's get cracking. So the card base is 8 by 4.25, scored at 1.5. Yeah, sorry, at 1.25 and 2.5, then turn it round. So you've got your scoring machine, and so 1 and 2.5 there, 1.25 and 2.5, right? And that gives us this shape. All right, so you've got the measurements there. Hopefully you've taken so the hill sheet I cut, instead of, even though it says here 2 3/4 by 4 1/4, Is that correct? I think it's, no, I don't think it's right at all what I've written there. Oh my goodness. It's 1.25. So, just as well, we talked about that before you took your screenshot. I did have 1.25. Oh no, that's, I'm cutting out the wrong one. That's the inside panel. This is 1.5. The hill is 1.25, so I am correct. Sorry, it's me looking at it and getting worried. And so what I've done is cut them out. I cut the sheet out all in one. And then I cut the pieces from it because I wanted it to match as it goes through my card, you see? And then the back is the same as the middle. So hopefully you've got that snapshot and you didn't go and take any notice of that. Oh my goodness. It's all these, I've got the kids home on school holidays and we've been busy. We've decided to sell our house. So we've been busy. I've been busy packing and babysitting and doing all that. So first of all, and this card is so easy, you're going to be amazed. So we're just going to put in our pieces. And I've got that top to bottom because what have I done there? Have I done those top to bottom? I'll just double check before that sticks down. You know, you've got a minute. I have. I did think of it as in, isn't it funny, you do something and then you panic. I had a big day yesterday. I had 7 girls. I normally do a class in the school holidays with the girls. I've got a friend that's a good friend that does stamping with me, and her and I have been stamping for years, and it was only I went to Stampin' Up 2 years ago because we couldn't get certain cardstock, and I like the fact that this matches, but so, because this is Pebble Path, the new colour. It looks a bit like poo, but it actually looks quite nice on this one. I've done it in another Christmas card as well, which I thought I wouldn't do. So that's a little star there. It's not a glue dot. So I had these, I advertised, said to my friend I would take six kids, or 5 I like, 5 I do adults. And she decided to add me more. Right, so now I'm going to put my acetone thing on, but I'm going to use tear and tape because it's see-through, and I want you to see some of the colour on the bottom. So, see, like that. But if you cut the panel in one first and then cut them out, they will all glide together, whereas before, if you just cut the panels first, you're going to have odd bits beside each other. So I'm just going to put it like that. And I'm going to get some tear and tape. So this is, as I said, is 1 inch. So I just want the tear and tape inside that inch. Sorry, my fingers are catching everything. And I put it down like that. So if you've got measurements, this is, honestly, with being tear and tape, you can't see anything. Because all of this tape will be covered, like with the cows, so you're not really going to see it. So it's just a little fiddly. That one didn't want to stick. And put that on the other end. The other end's got the sheep. I think I should be right if I do it there. It's just a case of covering it up. So, and because the tear and tape's clear, I just don't want that glue because, I don't know, the glue does dry up, but I found it had a sheen on it, so I didn't really like it. And because I had my class, all my tools are in here, in my cupboard. So, but I was really amazed. They were beautiful girls. I had 7 of them, and I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to drive me insane. And we made the new giraffe stamp set from the catalogue. I'll just grab that. Oh. We used this and we made that. We made that one and they loved it. So we did that, plus we did 2 of the new berry sweets. I'm just going to stick that on the end there. And on the end there. Okay. Now you see you can't see, you can see it a little bit, but that will be covered. So next we're going to get our arch. And I'm again putting tear and now hold on. Just going to move that a bit. That needs to be squared. Isn't this funny when you've got to do, so you've got to bring it into 6. And I might have cut that a little bit too much because you need to, that goes, can you see that? And then it, that's the trick. You lay it down as if you would there, okay? And I've got a little bit of extra on the back. So then when that sits up, it comes in like that. So that's how you put it into your envelope, it flattens down. So the trick is now is we've got to get this on. So I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to put that on one side and that on the other. So again, I'm going to use some tear tape because I just don't feel safe enough with the glue. I feel like I'll whip it all over the sides. Okay, let's go. So the girls, they made 4 cards. They jumped on the trampoline. I've got 2 English stuffies and I put them outside because, you know, I don't know with young girls if they'd be scared of them or not. And they kept on going out and getting them. So, oh, now I'm going to have to cut some off. That's what I just realised because the first one I did, I put it up there and then when I cut it, it won't go in the envelope. So we're going to bring it down so that, yeah, and we're going to get it there. Oh, it's hard to, all fingers and thumbs. All right, and we'll just, now you can cut his feet off and put it back on the top. And on this side, you're not going to see it, so throw it in the bin if you can get your fingers off the glue. So you won't see that because we're going to have some animals beside it. So now, look at that. Okay, let's add, I put a camel into the background, which I just glued. So, but the girls went and they brought all their, the dogs out to play but they finished their cards in good time. We were 3 hours. So place that up a little high. And I've just seen one of those is still in there. Let's grab those out. Okay. And where is my nativity scene? Oh my goodness. Let me just grab the other one. So I said, oh, where have I put it? You know what? We are going to cut. Isn't that funny? We always do something we have to do again. And I bet you I'll finish it and I'll find it lying on the floor somewhere. But here we go. Oh, we'll do a little bit of shake, rattle and roll. I was trying to do that challenge thing they had on Stampin' Up, but I'm not very good at it because they did a lot more than I thought. And I have been so busy. And today I've got another appointment to have a look at my shoulder because it's really sore. And so I didn't really get into it, but they said to do something about your fails. And I thought, oh my goodness, they don't want to start on mine. And when I did my last live, I actually made a boo-boo and I put the wrong measurement. So if you do either go back and look at it, it's a Holy Night card as well. Just make sure you look at the messages and you'll see what I've done wrong. So we'll just quickly cut that out and do it properly. There's another fail. I am just a human person that fails and does some things right too, you know. So I'm just going to put my arm across the top of that. Ooh, not good with my shoulder. I'm just going to turn that round the other way and go with this arm. It feels a bit odd when I do that, but this shoulder's really hurt on this side. That side. Okay. So that's the boho blue, which I think's quite sweet because it's nice and light. Just fix my paper up again. So, and they all loved using the pick tools because I set it all up the same I do as the ladies, and they're going, what's this? And I showed them, and then they were like, well, what happens when you take this off? And I said, well, it's so like you could pick up the little sheepy and put glue on it, and they were so happy. And they played with all my tools, but heavy-handed with the glue. So we had a few little things to fix up, but to be honest, it wasn't hard to do. And they were happy. So now we're going to put our nativity scene on. And there's another piece escape. Oh, that. Another piece not tagged out properly. See, there is one of the little sheep there. So you could always take one of your sheep. Oh no, because they go the other way, so that you wouldn't put it on there. I thought you could, but it's not the right one. So again, I'm using tear tape. I just don't want to glue on there, so I'm just going to use that again. Oh, I got a bit of Andre Botticelli out in the other room. I didn't shut. I think one of the kids have left the door open here. And I've just put him there, which has now covered up that little bit of tear tape. And right across the bottom of the acetate. And so now we just build up our so with the camel, you can put some glue on here because he'll go there. Hold on, I'm just going to move him over a little bit. So I'm just going to glue there. Be a little bit much. Okay. Now there's a little bit of white of the glue there. I'm just going to find something to grab that. There you go. I said it was fast. I'm putting my fingers and thumbs and everything. Sorry, guys. So these, we've got our camel. I'll straighten him up. And see how he looks like he's going through. When you look at it back and front, they look like they're walking behind each other. So I thought that was cute. And our little old horsey, he can have glue on the front. Oh, actually, he might be alright all the way through, to be honest, because you're not going to see it. There's our horse. And our little old cow. Again, he's alright with glue because he's going on down by the ladies. By Mir. No, it's not. It's the Wise Men. Goodness gracious. I don't know why I'm all thumbs. Never mind. Where did the other white sheep go now? I picked him up to show you and I think he's gone somewhere. Anyway, let's put one sheepy. He's going to go at the bottom of his feet. Okay. And I put a couple of stars inside. How easy is this card? You just die cut everything out. Tiny little bit of cutting and it's done. I did put the other star on there. I don't know if you need it. How's that? Ah, oh, there he is. I knew I'd see him because he's white. He's hiding. Actually, I might stick him there. Now, where is the white? Just going to clean off that bit of there. And there he is. How's that? And so on the back, I'm going to put a greeting, which I put, "'Tis the season to be jolly." And that is sitting in here, ready for a class. And where is it? "'Tis the season to be jolly." I'm just going to do that a little black memento. So funny, it's hard to see through. See? "'Tis the season to be jolly." Let's clean that off. Oh, I can't wait. I'm a bit worried about when I sell a house that I can still put my decorations up. Don't know what they'll do, whether they'll tell me you can't do that. That would be disappointing for me. I love it. Love my Christmas. I think because I'm a foster kid, so I just like to do that. Okay, and there we go. There you go. "'Tis the season to be jolly." And there's the other one. And they just fold down and go in your envelope. So, all right, folks, I'll leave you to it. Thank you. Bye.